Hey, Coach.
Yes.
Nick Jenkinson, South Central Indiana News Network. Tomorrow, 19 points off the bench. He's really come on the last couple games. Talk about what he's done the last couple games to make this team better.
Well, I mean, guys are going to have to step up. We're a little shorthanded. And, Tamar's starting to figure it out. And, he's done some good things for us throughout the 13 games that we've played. It's just that his minutes now are going to increase because we're going to need him to step up and play and make plays for us.
Coach, after the way the Kansas and Arizona games went, is there something almost reassuring in seeing your team face adversity in a game again and this time be able to finish the job and close it out?
Well, again, I don't like to look backwards. Arizona and Kansas were two games that we just didn't show up. And they taught us how to play hard in those two particular games. And, I thought tonight, I tipped my hat to Coach Raheem and his team because I thought they played harder than we did the first half. And I thought the second half we started to lock in defensively and figure some things out, and it didn't hurt that we were making some shots, so that helped.
Mike, speaking of the second half, what went into the offensive adjustments of moving Race to the top of the key and those kind of different things?
Well, again, I mean, we opened the floor up a little bit to give Safino some room to work with the basketball as well as Gallows. And Tamar was on the back end of a lot of it, and getting shots. And I ran a few things for Tamar to get shots, and he delivered for us. I thought Miller's shot coming down the stretch was one of the biggest shots of the game as well to give us a little bigger cushion to secure the win. But it was a total team effort. We just kind of opened the floor up a little bit offensively.
Yeah, Coach, just wanted a big picture question on your offense. You guys currently rank outside the top 100 in offensive efficiency against top 100 opponents. What are 3 or 4 things maybe you want to adjust or improve between now and Big Ten play starting to
Well, we got to get some healthy bodies back. That will help. The way teams are playing, when we had Trace, and hopefully he'll be back after the break, they were doubling, and that's not going to change. So guys got to be able to make shots on the perimeter. I mean, it's just that simple. If we posted the ball some, they doubled Race tonight, and we got good looks, and guys knocked some shots down, which we needed, and that's what's going to have to happen as we continue.
I guess, Mike, on Trace, just where is he in terms of basically, especially with this break coming, do you feel like he'll be fresh and ready for Big Ten play in January?
Well, that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping this break will allow him to rest a little bit more and he come back ready to go.
Tamar Bates is obviously always out there like 2 hours before tip-off getting work in. What has he shown you as far as his work ethic just in practice and beyond of just getting in the gym, getting that work in?
Well, again, all our guys work. They have to. I mean, it's mandatory that they work. So, I'm not surprised. I mean, he's put in the time and he's getting some more minutes now and he's been able to knock some shots down for us. But, it's what he's capable of doing. That's what I expect. When I run plays for him, I expect him to deliver, and I thought tonight he did.
Outside of getting healthy, you have 13 days off until your next game. What's the focus for the team over that time?
Well, again, they'll go home for 3-4 days and visit loved ones, and I'll be here waiting on them. I'm not going anywhere for Christmas. I'll be here in Bloomington, and when they get back, we'll start practicing on, I think, the 27th or 28th, and get ready for the Big Ten run.
Zach, last question.
I guess Mike asking about Tamar, and maybe not just Tamar, but in these last couple of games, he's been part of it. When you don't have X, when you don't have somebody who can be so creative like that, how important is it for a guy like Tamar to give you other wrinkles in terms of his ability to knock down threes, to make shots off the bounce, and just give the offense maybe some diversity when you don't have a guy like X?
Well, it's huge. And, Gallows capable of making plays with the basketball. He's capable of getting into the teeth of the defense. And, we're going to need him. And, CJ will see some action as we go along. Based on matchups, maybe Caleb Banks could be in there. Right now, when you have injuries, you just mix and match and you hope for the best. And guys got to be ready to play. That's all I can say.
Okay, Coach, want to thank you. You had something to say, talked about the fans earlier?
Yeah, I wished all the fans, for coming out. They didn't have to do that this evening and to support us, the weather being so bad. I want to wish all the fans a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, as well as you guys as well. Enjoy your time off.